On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Trying to connect with the veteran Zach Ertz that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. They'll come up here.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And a Washington 1st down. A gain of 16 yards. And the Washington 1st down.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin.
Daniels pass.
That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd
in the air. Here's Daniels.
47-yard line.
Now for the 3rd time in the 1st quarter, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Alex Singleton.
Daniels pass. Intercepted.
I think he would have been better off there, Mike, giving that ball a little bit more juice. You can see he's trying to put a little touch on it and lob that ball into his target. But it just hangs up in the air a little bit too long, and the defense makes him pay.
Oh, my son! Ready! Ready, my son! 2 to 12! Captain, 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 captain! Hey, Sean, let's go! Shanahan! Huddle! Olay! Joe!
Nick snap on 1st and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
49-yard line.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
Commanders with the football to begin the 2nd quarter. They've got it. 2nd down and 2. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That's slung out to Krosky Merritt. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play.
25 yards.
That's good.
1st down, Washington.
1st down. It's a gain of 25 yards. 1st down, Commanders.
Daniels now going to look to throw. That'll be taken in by Krosky Merritt. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3.
14 more yards.
They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
Down.
This has been a really good drive so far. What I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
To the air again is Daniel. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown, Washington.
The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
They'll throw with Daniels. That is knocked away. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense. The try for 2 is unsuccessful.
Commanders 6. Jake Moody to kick off.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15.
At their own 13-yard line.
Hold on, set. Ready. Right here, right. Joe. Captain. Get it.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. That's caught right side. It's Franklin. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
17 yards.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Hold on, set. Ready. Right here, right. Bombers.
Back to throw is Nix. He's got a receiver. That's Pat Bryant. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
37. Hold on, set.
From the gun, that is a run with Harvey. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
37-yard line.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback. I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
Hold on, set. Ready. Right here, right. Bombers. Olay. Joe.
Nix from the gun on third down. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
25 yards on the play.
Well done as they get the conversion on third and 13.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Middle. Kill.
On the give, this is Harvey. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Pull out.
Again, it's Harvey. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. They'll look to pick this up third and a yard.
Hold on, set. Ready. Right here, right. Captain. Olay.
throwing. Nix. You look middle, and he's got his man complete. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. As that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
First and
Now,
10
Mike, I
at the
really
12-yard line.
like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
Chill.
A first down throw for Nix. Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Broncos.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Bay State in Massachusetts. Welcome to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Denver Broncos and the New England Patriots.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. It's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. And off we go from Gillette Stadium. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 41-yard line.
play action. Here's May. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there.
Second and 10.
And it'll be second down.
You know, so they don't connect here, Mike, but I kind of like the early message because now as a defense, they have to understand that even if we have this guy covered, one of the best players in the entire league, this quarterback's going to continue to give him a chance at the ball. So not only do we have to cover him, we have to contest and make a play on every throw.
Incomplete.
Demario Douglas, the intended target.
On the coverage.
And third down coming up. Working out of the gun. It's May. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
That's good.
Here's first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at
Throw
the
again
48-yard line.
is May. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And 10.
First carry for Ramondre Stevenson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The ball carrier. The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
Third down and 9. Douglas in motion. Throwing on third down is May. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
By Nick Bonito.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play.
And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. And this is going to be incomplete. So they let the punter try and throw for it. Not sure if he did that on his own. Either way, doesn't matter. They've turned it over on down.
At the 39-yard line.
Relying on your kicker to throw the ball in an actual NFL game is certainly one choice. And that play from the jump just didn't seem like it had much of a chance. I mean, next time your kicker comes out there, just let him do his job and kick it.
Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
Evan Ingram.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible. Because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
Bombers, bombers, bombers.
On second down, it's Nix. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And the Broncos first down.
Hey, Sean, let's go.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Broncos.
Punch left. Motion, motion. To the right, yep.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
Hey, motion, motion. Ready? Ready?
Work in the middle. That's Harvey. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it. And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
They'll try to run here with Harvey. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him.
He's taken down.
Fourth down coming up.
A loss of a yard. It's fourth down.
Olay, olay, olay. Olay, olay, olay. Chill, chill, chill.
On fourth down, here's Nix. That is hot.
Nix's
Evan
pass
Ingram.
complete to Evan
Touchdown,
Ingram.
Denver.
Touchdown, Denver.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
The kick by Lutz is good.
Makes the score.
We are
Broncos
through
7,
one.
Patriots
It's the
nothing.
Broncos with the early lead. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, Travion Henderson. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. May gonna look to throw. Rush to his left. Into space at the 45.
Austin
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of
First
18.
catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
He'll go play action with May. Exiting the pocket right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
A 9-yard loss.
After allowing a chunk
It's now
play on that
second
previous
and
down,
19
nice job there
at the
settling in.
39-yard
They make a
line.
big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
On second down, it's May. He's going to let this one go deep. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Kayshawn Booty was the one he was looking for.
And 19.
And it's going to be third down. To throw now. May. He's going to try it here again. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags.
Incomplete.
Going to be fourth down.
Results in a fourth down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
They'll go. Here's May. Now he'll work his way out right. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate, there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Now Nick's going to look to throw. They set up the screen for Dobbins. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Complete to J.K.
Third down
Dobbins.
and 3.
Again.
Well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Denver Broncos and the New York Giants.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And we're off from MetLife. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. Now here's Kane Scannable on the ground. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it's good for a New York first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. On first and 10, here's Dart. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. He had him blocked. Throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
It's Scannable on second down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Third down now. Here's Dart. Knocked away. That's incomplete. Opening drive has arrived at fourth down.
Incomplete.
So they couldn't throw for it on third down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's a cherry on top.
Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. So that's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got first and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, gee. It just infuses your offense with confidence.
First and 10 from the 32. Here's Nix. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
On third down, here's Nix. Now he finds his man, Ingram. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
They'll run on first down with Dobbins. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little long, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down, Denver.
Through one quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Gotta be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Back to the line they come, second down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. That'll be caught by Troy Franklin. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12.
It's a gain of 25 yards
25 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. I wasn't a fan of what was ahead there, Brock, but the bounce outside doesn't fare any better. He gets a lone yard at second down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Now, we are still scoreless in this one as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos get some late points and the lead. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. They're on the road, but still favored coming into this one. And they quickly made a mockery of that home field advantage, Brock, with an opening drive TD.
Just kind of playing like a team, right? That just knows it. They believe in themselves. They've got that athletic arrogance and confidence coming into this building. They can't wait to take the home crowd right out of it.
Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
Giants nothing. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Has it at the 11. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I'll tell you what, Gabe, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcasting, my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Throwing on 1st down. It starts. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. A good pass from the rookie out of Ole Miss, and it gets him a first.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
That is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Scatterboo now from the gun. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Dark from the pistol. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for
Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. And it's 3rd down.
Brings up
Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Giants get their first point of this game just before halftime.
Touchdown, Giants.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. And it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Marvin Mims now to return it. this drive will start inside the 25.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
1st down, Denver.
Nix from the gun. Continuing to move past the 45. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short.
13 yards.
10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout.
1st down.
Just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
And the Broncos 1st down.
He'll throw it. He's going deep. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Throwing here just before halftime. Escapes out to the left. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our 1st half.
To kick
Who
off
knows when the deciding moment will come. We're underway in the 2nd half of a deadlocked game. On the return, here's Mims. And he's going to head out of bounds on the return.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Nix off the play action. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. He finds his back. Harvey. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Working quickly here.
7-yard gain. That's good for a Broncos 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Nix. Short pass brought in. He's going to touch him down after a short pickup.
To Troy Franklin.
Dose of the hurry up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
To throw, here's Nix. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains!
Gain of 6.
Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
50-yard line.
Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Trying to throw this from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
They'll throw 3rd and long. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. Back to throw it. Throw is caught by the back. And I don't think he got to the marker. Looked a little short. And yep, indeed, he's marked short. This is a turnover on downs.
On any 4th down attempt, somebody's going to get a huge momentum boost. It was the offense who laid down the challenge, but it was the defense who delivered. And now it's their teammates going to take over on the field with the very next series.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Running with Scatterboo. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gives you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Going right back to Scatterboo. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
The ball carrier. Tackle made at his 48-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Broncos going nickel here. 3rd down. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Trey Greenlaw picks it off. And the Broncos are going to take over now at their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard
Wow, this has
line.
been a great game so far, Brock. A hard-fought first half, but they're really offering an edge to their opponent here by throwing a pick on their opening drive.
And now we'll get to see if they can capitalize that and pull ahead. They've already got the ball once this half. You know that they're loose, and now they get it back just 1 snap later.
Nix with it on 1st. And the Giants are on him, and he goes down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
A loss of 6 yards. It's 2nd down.
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. We're tied at 7 apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Might be time to reach in the bag of tricks on second down. 16 to go following the sack. Nick's now to throw. Fits it through the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's good for a Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Running it after the penalty. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push-up run, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Ready? Hey, Sean, let's go! Throw.
Throwing from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
A gain of 19
They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for Broncos first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Hold on, son. To the right, yeah. Push. Ready?
Dobbins trying the right side. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning.
2nd and 9.
They'll come to the line here. 2nd and 9.
Hold on, son.
Now Nix. They're trying to set up the screen. Dobbins. And he works this to the 38 before going down. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
It's a gain of 6.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Now to throw. That one finds his man, Ingram. And they get this down to the 28. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's going to be first down Denver.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Running this with Dobbins. That's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be second down.
The ball carrier. The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Hold on, son. Ready?
Running it again with Dobbins. They're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand at saying these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. They show you right there, when they can be powerful blockers, it can make a huge difference in a run game.
Ready? Punch left.
Up the middle to Harvey. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first.
Brings up 2nd
and they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Hold on, son. Ready? 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 Ready?
Harvey once more. And he breaks the tie. They're going to win it this game. Brock, touchdown. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
And it's no good. Not the time you want to see the extra point off the mark here in a one-score game in the fourth.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. On the return, here comes Olszewski. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
Olszewski on the return. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Setting up to pass. Trying to push deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Riley Moss with the pick. And the Broncos make the play that should win them this game.
Intercepted.
This is such the back-and-forth nature of this game that we all love. Defense is just infused with confidence. Back-to-back possessions, taking it away, and offensively, boy, you just feel like you're killing your team right now. You've got to protect the field.
Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL.